Welcome to Agrivisions, a program of First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michelle Rook with Nate Franzén, president of the Agribusiness Division. Nate, here at Harvest, farmers have some big headwinds that they're facing. Storage crunch. You see wide basis because China's out of the soybean market, plus the government shutdown.
Yeah, the basis situation has really become a challenging situation in the Dakotas in particular, especially as you head west. It's just the way we've evolved as a grain market in this part of the country. A high percentage of our soybeans were earmarked to go west on rail, headed to China. Because China has not bought a bushel this year, we just are backlogged with inventory, and that's creating storage issues on the farm, storage issues at the elevators and at the other shippers and handlers, and that's really widened the basis. And so that's a big challenge for farmers to manage through this year. And then, as you mentioned, couple that with the government shutdown. If they happen to have FSA on a check from a grain sale, they're unable to get it endorsed and turn it to cash timely. And, if they're having a hard time finding a home for that grain, they're unable to get a CCC loan today as well, which is another way to generate some revenue until you get those bushels sold and stop some of your interest cost on the line of credits that are used for your operating. So challenging environment for sure.
So Nate, what are you doing to help producers navigate through this or manage it?
Certainly, we're evaluating if line of credit capacity and the ability for them to continue to pay bills, even if they can't turn their grain to cash as quickly as they would like. We know that's not a perfect scenario because there's interest costs that comes along with that they might not otherwise have if they were able to sell those bushels. But it certainly at least keeps the cash flow moving and helps them stay current with their bills. But we're having a lot of strategy discussions with producers too, just because you've sold somewhere in the past, if they're full or their basis is really wide, are there other options for you to consider? It's just one of those years where we have to look at all the options out there and try to make the best decisions, operation by operation.
Thanks so much, Nate Franzén with First Dakota National Bank and today's Agrivisions.